We've seen them block our Facebook postings to videos of police brutality in Ferguson, Missouri. Social media has come down very hard on alternative media and on domestic reports of violence, and they've been very, very tolerant up to now of ISIS and other Islamicist terrorist sites, letting them use social media freely without comment. Now they have censored it, and they're going even further. They're going after the viewers who try to pass these links out to people. Here's a report.
Twitter has announced that it's actively suspending accounts that share graphic images or footage of the alleged beheading of the American journalist James Foley. An online campaign was quickly launched calling for a blackout of the group, saying don't share video, give them nothing. YouTube has also repeatedly pulled the video down. British police have actually warned the public that just watching the James Foley video may be a criminal offense under terrorism legislation. And a journalist should not be committing an act of terrorism for merely viewing a video for investigative or reporting purposes. Of course, British authorities aren't going to pursue everyone who watches or disseminates the video, but threats combined with selective enforcement will set the pretext that governments can decide what information is off limits to the general public. ISIS has had great success on social media, easily sharing their graphic images and extremist ideology. Now, in one respect, it is important to deny this PR-savvy terror group the celebrity that they desire. But on the other hand, it is only through viewing these horrific acts that people will actually grasp the sheer terror that this group is capable of and committing on a daily basis. So why censor now? Twitter didn't remove any of the graphic images making the rounds for more than a year now of Christians, Iraqis, Syrians, soldiers, and others slaughtered by ISIS. And that's why censorship of the James Foley video is so concerning. In terms of brutality, the video pales in comparison to all the other gruesome images and videos that have been posted by this terrorist organization. Yet it is the James Foley video that Obama says shocks the consciousness of the world. Censoring the video creates a pretext that governments can declare any content whatsoever on the internet to be extremist in nature and therefore off limits to the general public. And recall that the government recently declared that liberty lovers and patriots and Tea Partiers were people holding extremist ideology. So are they setting the precedent that any political content posted by these groups could be censored? The video of this alleged murder is already being exploited by the state so it can ramp up reintervention in Iraq.
When people harm Americans anywhere, we do what's necessary to see that justice is done.
The United States and its partners will capitalize on popular outrage over ISIS, stepping up their bombing campaign using this video as a convenient and powerful propaganda tool.
And of course, it's increasing. Now, ISIS is abducting even more Westerners and promising even more beheadings. After not being able to get a war started in Syria using a sarin gas false flag, now they're finding it very effective to run these individual videos because, as Stalin pointed out, to paraphrase him essentially, one person's death is a tragedy, but of course a million people dying is just a statistic. So that's a very effective piece of propaganda to push the war. And whether it's real or whether it's staged, whatever is going on with this, our government is going to use this as an opportunity to get us into the war that they've been trying to get us into for quite some time in Syria. The Obama administration said the Pentagon has announced that they will continue attacking ISIS. And on Wednesday, Obama said that the U.S. would, quote, do what we must to protect our people. Really? Who are our people? Of course, there's been a lot of talk going on about intercommunication between ISIS and drug cartels, and we all know that the drug cartels and Al-Qaeda have been equipped, have been trained by the American government. It's an open secret. That's why they keep changing the name. In an article on Infowars.com today, former CIA officer says ISIS and Mexican drug cartels are communicating. He's a former CIA officer, now a security consultant, who regularly appears on Fox News, told the Laura Ingraham Show on Thursday that ISIS and Mexican drug cartels communicate with each other. We've had good intel over the year about Al-Qaeda, he said, about their efforts to coordinate with, as an example, Mexican cartels in an effort to try to exploit our southern border. Well, it's well documented that the Central American drug cartels, as well as I said, Al-Qaeda, are part of the drug trade that the CIA has created, has protected, has used American soldiers to guard, has used the CIA and people like Tosh Plumlee to distribute these drugs from Central and South America into the United States. Of course, going back to Oliver North and Reagan administration, the Iran-Contra affair, and of course, Gary Webb documented very completely the crack cocaine epidemic in LA with Freeway Ricky Ross and the involvement of the CIA before he was suicided. This is a long-standing story of how the CIA has run both Islamic terrorists as well as the drug cartels. And so you might ask, if we're going to do whatever it takes to protect the American people, wouldn't that start with protecting the American border? It's an obvious thing to say.
I began to get into iodine a few years ago because it was helping me and my family so much get healthy and detoxify. I believe our research is conclusive. This is the best iodine out there. And I know this for a fact. Nobody else has got iodine based on these pure crystals, ladies and gentlemen. For a limited time, experience the ancient power of Survival Shield X2. Take advantage of this unprecedented 30% off Super Detox Special at InfoWarsLife.com.
City of Austin tap water versus filtered City of Austin tap water.
I can taste dirt in it.
God knows what's in this.
This has an aftertaste.
Tastes like Austin water? Yeah, it does. Ah.
These people just sampled City of Austin tap water straight from the faucet. Next, we had them try a sample of tap water filtered with the ProPure G2.0 filtration system.
High quality H2O.
That one is better.
Tastes like nothing.
Yep, I know what good water tastes like. It's good water.
Most tap water contains added substances like fluoride, chlorine, Monsanto's deadly pesticide, glyphosate, and many others. Studies prove that these substances are linked to an assortment of major health issues, including tooth decay, lowered IQ, and even cancer.
It tastes like you're drinking out of the lake when you're drinking tap water.
It has that processed flavor to it.
The ProPure G2.0 filtration system removes these deadly substances and many more, leaving only fresh-tasting, deliciously clean water.
Okay, this is very tasty.
It's good water.
Refreshing.
It's good.
Go to InfoWarsStore.com today. Use promo code WATER and save 10% off your ProPure purchase. Again, that's InfoWarsStore.com or call 1-888-253-3139.